But just to let everybody know, we're gonna try less talking. So if you guys get annoyed with it, that's not my problem. We're here to chill. We're not here to hold anybody's hands or be best friends with everybody. No, we're not doing that. Enjoy the stream. God bless everybody. I am taking donations, so love y'all. Hello, welcome to the stream. No rude comments, I'm not dealing with that. Anybody post anything rude to my comments, I will be red flagging you immediately myself. So no posting rude stuff, guys. First time during the stream, I have 2 dead controllers. This one's about to die itself. Great. Beta cord. This is this is ridiculous. This is, yeah. Where's that one controller? This is out of hand. This is really out of hand. I doubt this is gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Well, I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna have to play with a dead controller. We can't have this. This is old. This is old really quick. Bitcoin, baby. Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna reset up my old charging station, because this is starting to get a bunch of BS. I can't really keep a controller charged, so it's gonna piss me off. By the way, I am taking donations for Amazon. So if you guys want to hit me up on there. If not Amazon, you guys can hit me up on Wish. Wish is fine too. But I got a Wish. I have a wish list on Wish, and I got a wish list, a few of them on Amazon. So, I mean, no one actually has to donate. I mean, it'd just be nice, because some of the stuff, like if you're on my gaming list, then you'll know that I'm actually looking for certain gaming equipment. Also, the VRs that are on there are actually going to be going to the one's going to be going to my nephew. I am going to be giving one to my nephew. Some of the phones I do need to upgrade, so if anybody helps me get a phone, that would be excellent. Because my old phone is going to be connected to the new VR if someone helps my nephew get a VR. Because one of the VRs will go to my nephew so he can keep it in his room. And I'm going to give my nephew my old charging dock. And so, yeah, my nephew is a cool little dude. He's part of part of the reason why my YouTube is kicking off. Because he helps with my YouTube and everything. So, everybody give, if not a like for me, at least a like for him, because he helps with my YouTube and stuff. So that little boy deserves something. He doesn't, you know, when he's live, because it'll say little, because he never posts anything on what he does. Plus he's not allowed to use the mic or anything, or a camera, so his mom frowns upon all that, and so I kind of agree he don't need to be exposed. So, and if someone comes into my comment section and says that I should have my nephew do a face reveal, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face, because I got a fucking subscriber who don't know how to leave me alone on certain things, and he's talking about how he wants to strangle my claimed nephew. It's like, dude, you're talking about strangling a kid. That makes yourself look bad. That's just like the Mutton dude. Actually, I don't mind the Mutton dude. The dude that used to be around. He's pretty chill. Mutton is chill. I like Mutton. That dude's... I've never had an issue with him. I mean, he's always said he was going to come visit, but never actually visited, but that's one thing. Dude's still chill. The other one I just don't like, because he's blaming everybody else for the reason why he doesn't get stuff done. It's like, dude, just shut up. Just shut up. You're not going to sit there and you're going to talk about strangling a kid. I mean, come on, dude. You can't do that. Can't do that. That makes yourself look bad, especially with you saying that on YouTube. And the next time that happens, I'm gonna be hiring moderators soon. So anybody who has access to being able to moderate my YouTube. Actually, I'm gonna set up a new setup in my room. I'm gonna be building a new setup. I want to get a futon, because this couch is gonna stick around for a little longer. But I want to get a couch cover. I want to put a cover on my couch, and I want to get my nephew something nice. Little dude's been putting up with me for so long, he deserves something nice. So I'm going to get something nice for my little dude. I want to get his room. I want to put a futon in his room, but one with cup holders so he can actually enjoy his room. So I want to get him something nice. Set him up really decent and everything. Little dude deserves it. Y'all should give him a shout out, give him some likes, because if it wasn't for my nephew, I wouldn't be where I am today. He helps out with the YouTube. I've also got my cousin. He helps out. I got a cousin that helps out. The other cousin don't help. The oldest cousin does. The youngest cousin helps. The other one, he just a retard. I don't care if this is posted to YouTube. He's just a retard. Oh, I don't know. I can't play PlayStation version of Fortnite. It's nothing like Xbox. The fuck if it ain't. The controls are similar, just the layout of the controller is different. What's the difference between playing Fortnite on Xbox versus playing Fortnite on PlayStation? There's not a damn. To be honest with you, I don't care how many people get butthurt over it. There is really not a difference besides the controller layout. The way everything's laid out and the way they do things. That's a completely whole nother story. And no one wants to get me involved in that because I will definitely rip someone's for it. I mean, you can't sit there and tell me it's all the... You can't tell me that it's not the same. I mean, come on, people. It's clear as day. It's all the same. Don't fight with me on it. You fight with me on it and you're going to regret every bit of it. We're going to pause for a little bit on talking, so less talking, more live. By the way, if you see me alive and you're on Roblox, come and join. No one's gonna stop you.
Hey,
Hey, what up?
They call me the dummy mama with the motherfucking dummy.
Hey, just letting you know I am live, so please watch what you say. Unlike everybody else, they don't know how to do that.
I'm with the ladies in the Bahamas getting hosed by the dumb.
Don't sing too much of a song, because you know that YouTube likes to red flag it.
Aww.
Yeah, if you try to sing the full song, they'll red flag it, because that's how they are anymore. Not trying to disappoint you, I'm just telling you how it is. Because they don't know how to understand. They don't understand the difference of someone singing it versus someone actually copywriting.
Alright, hold up, I'll be right back. Let's go!
What up, man?
Huh?
Said what up?
I'm going to my cousin's house today.
What's so exciting about your cousin versus my cousin?
Who, Jake? What? Who?
My fucking cousin. The one cousin, one of my younger but older cousins, the only time I get to talk to him is when his brother ain't around, because all his brother does is get in the fucking way. We got the only benefit out of the one cousin is if something serious goes down, it's not as bad as what we thought when he's around. But any other time when we actually are out just having regular fun, he destroys the fun. He questions everything we do. But what if we get in trouble for it? But what if this? What if... Dude, leave it alone. It doesn't concern you. If it actually concerned you, we'd tell you. If it was something to worry about, we'd say something. But he doesn't understand. We don't tell him. If we're not telling him what it is that we're doing, then it means it doesn't concern his... It doesn't need me. It means he doesn't need to worry is what I mean. And if he doesn't need to worry about it, then that means it has nothing to do with him. We're just gonna go try something or do something. If we knew it was gonna concern, if it was concerning, and we wanted his opinion about it, we would. Hey, by the way, question.
Yeah.
Do you use Wish yourself?
Wish, like the app Wish where you order stuff?
No, where it's the app where you buy stuff, but it's like dirt cheap stuff.
That's what I meant.
You use it, correct?
No, I don't use Wish. I use Timu.
What?
I use Timu.
The only reason I was asking is because fucking I found a bunch of stuff on there. Just like stuff that's novelty stuff mainly. But I'm trying to get stuff, like I'm trying to get my name out there of what I do and stuff that I would like to have anyway. So, Jesus Christ, that was a blood. But no, I wanted to... Okay, you said you at least use Temu?
Yeah.
Can you even share a Temu account?
No, you can give people stuff on Timu.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do you share that to get gifted? Because I don't know nothing about that. That's funny. 2 of the items that I ordered is now already discontinued.
So as soon as my phone dies today, I get a lot of texts. Or mostly I would use Shin for clothes and stuff.
No offense, but that doesn't surprise me. A lot of people don't understand.
Here's the other thing. I actually get text messages most of the time, but like, tell me barely how anybody texts me anymore when my phone starts charging.
Dude, you know some of the stuff that I find on Temu I would love to have, but I don't know how to get it to where people can help you out with it. Because I know there's stuff that if you wanted someone to send you something, you could share it to somebody and they can help you get it. But I don't know how to do that on here. Because apparently you can, but I don't know how. You should order some stuff for magnet fishing. And go magnet fishing. I feel like that'd be something you would do. I feel like that would be something you do with your pastime.
And I'll come tomorrow. Because I haven't seen them more than my dad.
Speaking of which, how is your dad?
He's good. He's chilling right now.
The
baby's growing.
I haven't heard him in the background much. So that's why I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, that's because I've been at my mom's for a little while.
What the fuck? Usually you're with your dad 90% of the time with your free time.
Yeah, sometimes I go with him.
Oh wait, do you live with your dad or do you live with your mom when you're in school?
It's 50-50. I get to go wherever I want. Because the judge said I get to go wherever I want, so they have to share me 50-50. No parent are allowed to force me to go somewhere unless charges have to be pressed.
Okay, so if you wanted to stay with your dad just because you could. Oh fuck yeah. Most of the time fucking when you get court ordered stuff, they don't fucking do it. They don't oversee the child. They were like, okay, well, you're adults, you need to figure it out amongst yourselves. And then a lot of times they drag the child into it, and half the time it doesn't even involve the child. The child, even though the child has every right to go where they want to go, in my opinion, most parents should give the child an option, like, do you want to go stay here? And I don't blame. That's what I got. Well, and one thing I really concerned about is if the child wants to stay with, like, say your dad is in a clean place and it's not the ghetto, but your mom's in the ghetto, like an unsafe place, and you feel unsafe
You're exactly right.
That is the kid should have every right. If they feel that that neighborhood is unsafe and they don't want to live in that neighborhood, they'll visit knowing that that parent lives there, but they don't want to actually stay there. The child should have every right to say, okay, I don't feel safe where this parent is living. I want to live here with this parent because they don't live there.
Trust me, I have grandmas and stuff, and they'd be like, if you don't feel safe there, honey, you can come with us. My grandpa even called me one time, my dad's stepdad. He called me one time and he said I can come. if there's
Look, and I heard that coming out of DA's mom. Like, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was my buddy DA or somebody. I fucking heard it in the background. I was like, what the fuck? Because they're having issues with the family member. Because the one family member wasn't being, like, the one parent wasn't being fair on what they were doing. And I heard it in the background. Well, if you feel like you want to come live with me, you can. But I think it was somebody, one of the other crew members.
If you hear me say I cannot focus, if you hear me say I cannot focus, it's not you. It's stuff in the background that's getting me distracted. So if you feel like it's you, then it's not you. It's just me.
No,
it's just
I figured you'd say something if it was me, though.
Be like, can you shut the fuck up?
Fucking, I know for a fucking fact Froggy uses everything as an excuse to get out of hanging out in chats.
Be like, oh, I gotta go somewhere to eat. I actually say that because you can hear my parents say I have to go somewhere. Froggy.
Well, my thing is there was one time Froggy fucking said something and then he just fucking left because he said he had to go somewhere. But then next thing you know, JJ's getting an invite. And JJ obliged, like JJ actually goes and joins it. Like it's fucking fine to lie to somebody and then join, like all of a sudden join somebody else because that person left to go do something. Like they said they had to go do something or whatever. But then next thing you know it, you see JJ leaving and then you see someone off the fucking... Then you see an unknown fucking user owning a chat. But it's even funnier when the chat name says Froggy.
Okay, so listen, here's another thing. You want to know the funniest thing? So remember when you and
Froggy, because a lot of this dogging is because of Froggy.
So remember you and Joseph were talking about how I whooped Froggy in COD? Mm-hmm. So I came up to Froggy one day, we were playing Call of Duty. I said, Froggy, you still remember what happened when we played COD that one time in multiplayer? He said, no, bro, I casually beated you. I said, bro, this is what I said first. I said, remember when I beat you? And then he said, no, I won. He said, and I said, wait, what? What are you talking about, bro? He just doesn't want to show the world that I'm better than him.
Oh, he got mad because we were in GTA one day and everyone wanted him to come to GTA because we wanted to do something in GTA as a crew.
I was there.
And fucking Froggy threw a fit because everyone wanted to play GTA and no one wanted to play what he wanted to play.
Was that
like, see, that's the problem. So. If a crew can't, like, if a gaming crew, mainly a gaming crew, if they can't come together and play a game together, then what's, like, all together, then what's the point? DJ can't play GTA, so a lot of people transfer over to Minecraft. But when we want to go and do something on somebody else's Minecraft world, you know what fucking DJ says? Well, my world's better.
I get kicked out of his parties. I just got kicked out like earlier, like 2 minutes ago probably.
What makes
for no exact reason.
Dude, to be honest with you, what makes matters worse is that DJ and Froggy are
I'm honestly just about to kick him out. I have the orders to kick them out.
Honestly, it's about to the point where DJ and Froggy are starting to be about as equal.
I'm about to go announce that. DJ wouldn't care. He would just try to cuss me out.
On one of our chats?
Yes, DJ would just try to cuss you out if you try to do something.
That's when you sit there and say, okay, but I've also proven to Toxic that
No, I can say this. I can say this. I have every stake of earned so that I can literally kick you out. And I actually am in a better group than you are, and I'm in a better place that you are in. Casually, you're just sitting around playing with some gay friends, actually, like gay friends.
Like half of, dude, to be honest with you, I've invited him to I don't know how many games to actually play, and he's like, oh, I want to do my map.
He hangs out with a pedophile.
My thing is that he wants to, okay, so my biggest concern is he likes to play Minecraft, no big deal, but he always wants to play on his maps, and if it's not a mining sim, he don't want to play it.
On God!
It's like, dude.
Fucking go.
He doesn't want, and then he manipulates JJ to go do something that DJ will manipulate JJ.
This is the thing. This is the thing I hate about him. he asks people to do it for him, but they casually, when they do it, and then they ask him to do something, he'd be like, I have something busy to do, so just wait up.
What makes matters worse is he manipulates Jay to do a lot of stuff with him. So does fucking Froggy, and I don't feel comfortable with it because JJ should be able to speak his mind, but he's too scared to. That's the problem. JJ is not allowed to speak his mind because if he speaks his mind,
I tell him, be like, don't be scared of what you're about to do. Like, bro, do you see me and Toxic have the endurance to get angry at somebody?
My thing is, if I feel like I don't want to pay,
or we'd just be like, okay, and like, do I give a fuck? No.
My biggest thing is if I feel like I don't want to do something, I'll say it. Like if I don't want to join someone's world,
that's what I do. Remember the last time when DA begged me to do something for him, but then the time I asked him to do something, and he said,
you know what makes matters worse? Once again with Froggy. Remember that
Froggy,
time
it's Froggy, DA, and DJ.
Okay, so do you remember how at one time I used to ask people, hey, could you play on can you take control of my account? I want to do this, or I just need some help getting leveled up so I can get these. Remember how I used to say that, and I still do? Froggy is the first one to drag his feet and sit there and say, get good at the game. But yet,
guess who helps? Guess who helps? Guess.
You. You normally
fucking
take that offer.
I at least get on.
Oh, and what makes matters worse is when the lobby is already full, you don't care about taking over my shit. You're like, okay, well, the lobby's full, but I want to play, but Toxic wants to be involved too. But we can't have Toxic involved if we do like a fucking... If we do Battle Royale, Toxic can't join. So if I take over Toxic's account, he's still involved and so am I. And then Froggy's like, that's unfair because technically you're not getting any level because you're on Toxic.
Hey, remember that one time we were all playing Fortnite and then you couldn't join because of DA? It was, no, not DA, but DJ, me, Froggy, and I think some kid. I forgot his name. It was that one kid.
One of them was JJ.
Yeah, it was JJ too, my bad.
JJ wanted me there because he knew I could use the level
up. And remember when I was the party leader? So dude, listen, I was like, we have to pick somebody else.
Than Froggy. What makes matters worse is you've already unlocked all the stuff you can on the battle pass. Like you were already past 95 on fucking battle pass.
And then he still says I'm better than
you.
He'd be like,
since you already had everything unlocked on fucking battle pass, you didn't care. And fucking
I just do it for free.
So honestly. You even offered to give Froggy, like you told Froggy, okay, you told JJ, okay, you take over as the leader, you take over as party leader, I'm gonna go take over Toxic's account so he can be involved and get leveled up. And fucking DJ threw the biggest fucking fit.
He'd be like, bro, why don't you help me out? DJ be like, why don't you help me out? Dude, we casually would stop helping you because you act like you're that guy. You're really not. You're just an asshole.
Well, my thing is you also know, I like to be involved with my own gaming squad. But at the same time, I'm not a very good player when it comes to certain games. So that's why I always ask for favors. And fucking DJ acts like I do, DJ acts like I do it with all games. No. Fortnite's the main one because everyone knows
at least you
suck at fucking Fortnite.
At least you try.
But when I do try, fucking Froggy blames everybody but himself. Especially if he's the first one to go down.
Okay, so listen. It was me, you, DJ, and Froggy. We were all up in a squad in Fortnite. You died. Froggy died. And then DJ died, and I was still alive, right? I was trying to get y'all's reboot card. Froggy said, hurry up, bro, get my reboot card. I'm not trying to die.
The funny part is you got to my reboot card and DJ's reboot card, but then the storm started coming in hot, and you couldn't get Froggy's, and Froggy got mad and rage quit.
And then he said, bro, official, that's why you're stupid, and that's why nobody loves you.
Oh, and then what makes matters worse is he started blaming out everybody else. Oh, you didn't get my reboot.
And like I said,
what makes matters worse?
F-O, whatever the fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Froggy knew what that meant when he first joined this party, and then when he knew why I was in here, he automatically left. Who remembers? Me.
Well,
Toxic.
what makes matters worse is Froggy got so mad that he rage quit because he's like, oh, you only got Toxic because Toxic's our gaming squad leader. Because I remember that
And
day.
I was like, no, I didn't get him just because of that.
Well,
I got him
and then
because he was actually about to die before.
You know
Hey,
what makes...
listen, your reboot card was about to expire.
Hear me out. Hear me out. He also
Yeah.
said you went and got me first, but you went and got DJ first. You got DJ first, me second, because DJ was closer than me, and then Froggy
And he was about to
further.
die.
And
then
he's
here
like,
comes
you didn't-
DJ,
Yeah, and
being
then
on Froggy's side.
and then what made matters worse is that DJ's like, well, you should have gotten Froggy just because Toxic's the leader, and then fucking DJ didn't even fucking leave to defend Froggy, and then Froggy got even more mad, and then told DJ, well, you're only betraying me because Toxic is the leader. DJ flat out said no, because I'm not the one that rage quit just because you were the first one to die.
Here's the thing. I respect DJ because he actually defended himself in that.
Well, and DJ's like, I'm not the first one
And
that
he never
fucking
does that.
died, and it's not my fault that Toxic...
Like, me and DJ have been friends for like 5 years by
And then
now.
DJ even said, for one, he didn't get Toxic first, he got me. For two, when Toxic went down, it was right after you. So when I went down, it was after Toxic. So the only reason why he got me first, and then Toxic, and then he was on his way to get you, the only reason why he couldn't get you is because your card was deeply into the storm by the time
remember
you got
when
there.
Froggy was in the storm? Remember when Froggy was still in the store with his reboot card, and I actually went to go get it, and I was like, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get Froggy's reboot card, and then Froggy came immediately back and said, thank you for being such an ass teammate. When you clearly died first out of all the whole group, and you clearly say Toxic's access the game, when he clearly didn't die. Like, you casually had 6 kills, Froggy had 3, I had 10.
Okay, hold on. I got a really good memory of Froggy, of how bad he rage quit that one time. Okay, so remember when Froggy was just about to get out of the storm, and the fucking storm killed him? So we had to get... Okay, so then he was just on his knees, crawling like the game normally does. But remember when you went to go get him? And by the time we went back to... Because it was me and you were driving. By the time we went to go back to get his card... By the time we went to go revive him, or just get him to where we can revive him, he fucking died. And before we could even get his reboot card, because we were so far ahead, because Froggy wanted to be a little bitch and stay behind and search a whole fucking house that we've already searched. Because he's like, no, there might be something good here. We've told him we've searched the whole fucking thing. And then he got butthurt because when we left, the storm started coming in. By the time he was done searching the house, the storm started coming through. Because he waited until the last second to leave. And then he got even more mad because when we went to go back to get him, we were so far ahead of the storm that by the time we got back to get him, he was just dead because he was just barely out of the storm. He almost outran the storm. He went down, so he was on his knees. So he was trying to crawl out of the storm, but everyone knows you can't crawl out of that storm. The storm's faster. And before we could even get him, and then when he died because of the storm, we were still on our way to try to get his reboot card, but then we noticed how far deep his reboot card was in the storm. By the time we would have gotten his reboot card and turn around to come back to get out of the storm ourselves, we would have fucking died. And then the only other one there was to help us was some fucking random because we accidentally did not put the closed fucking team thing. We were in squads, but we didn't close it because we wanted the challenge, clearly. But by the time... So we turned around and he got mad. And you know what he had the audacity to say to me? Because he left the chat and then messaged me. The only reason why you did that is because you think that random's better than me. And it's like, no, the fuck we didn't. We were trying to come back, but if you would've... And then he also tried to say that the only reason why he left the fucking party in the game and actual PlayStation is because he had to go somewhere. But then next thing you know it, he's over in JJ's chat, and so I got curious. Even though I was party leader, I got curious. I went over to JJ's chat, never said a fucking word. They didn't even know I was in there. And I heard him talking so much shit about us. And I sat there and turned my mic on because I turned it off because I wanted to make sure.
I remember one time you invited me to that party, remember?
Oh, dude. What made matters worse is I was like, Jay, don't believe a fucking word he says. You know I'm your uncle, and you know I'd never tell you a fucking lie unless it kept you safe. He is flat out lying to you. The only reason why he's saying all that is because he's blaming everybody else, but he's not blaming himself for the reason why he died. And JJ's like, okay. JJ flat out told DJ, well, he told Froggy because DJ was with us. DJ was already in the party, but he flat out told fucking Froggy, he's like, okay, for one, my uncle is my uncle, so I'll believe him before I believe you. Plus, I know my uncle personally. He comes to my house and actually hangs out with me when his parents are here. He don't come over because he's an adult, and my mother probably wouldn't approve it, but my dad would. That's the only reason why he doesn't come over. Also, you're not going to sit there and talk shit about my uncle in my chat, especially if you didn't. And he's like, you know what would happen if you did that to my uncle in his chat? He's like, he'd kick me. And he's like, exactly what I'm going to do to you. And he did. And fucking exactly what fucking JJ said. He's like, I'm sorry that I almost believed him because you weren't in the chat. And I was like, JJ, no offense, but Froggy does that to a lot of people, and you know this. And he's like, I know. He did not downgrade it. He did not say anything more.
I remember one time, me, Froggy, JJ, it was all us. It was everybody, the whole family group. We were all in there. Well, not family, like basically people. We were all in there, right? The whole DFD.
You know when you're counted as family with our group. Because if you're in a fucking chat that says true gaming family chat, then you know you made it. Okay, guys, I was live streaming, but I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna go to another game.
Bye, chat.